Hello and welcome back to art class. Today we're going to start a new project. I'm hoping this one's going to be kind of a fun one for you. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing a fish, okay? And we're going to do a special thing with it. You're going to need a few items. You need a piece of paper, you need a pencil today, and you need an eraser. We're not going to have to worry about any coloring today. We'll deal with that next week. All right, so for the piece of paper, what I'm going to do is have it turn it sideways like this. Okay. And you need to fold it in half like a book. Give it a good crease, but make sure your edge is all nice and lined up. All right. Next, we're going to take the top layer of the book right here, and we're actually going to fold it backwards like this. I'm going to go slow, and I'm going to make it touch the fold here. Very gently give this a good crease. Okay, so the way this looks, if you want to see from the thing, okay. All right, then I'm going to turn it this way. Okay, next I'm going to need my pencil, and you're going to need 3 fingers. Right? I'm going to use my 3 fattest fingers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them near the edge of the paper here. And then I'm going to mark right here, just so there's some space here. Okay. Now I know that this paper is all folded and it needs to stay folded while we do this first part of the drawing. It'll make things work a little bit better. Okay. Over here, we're going to draw basically a very large curve or frown. Okay, so it's going to start over here. Within about a finger space. We don't want it to touch the edge, and we want to go all the way over to the dot here. So it's going to be like this. I don't want to touch the top. I want to leave some room for a fin at the top. Like that. So there's just a little bit of room at the top for a fin. Okay. Then I would also like a matching one of these on the bottom. Again, leaving a little bit of room for a fin on the bottom. Okay. So this is going to be the body of our fish. And for the fin, it's kind of like a triangle. It's going to have a straight side and then go down like that. And if you want to give that a little bit more wiggle, that's okay. Same thing here. We're going to give a fin. This one I'm going to curve a little bit. And now I want to put a big tail on it, and this is going to be kind of like a triangle as well. I'm going to start up here, and the lines don't have to be perfectly straight. Like that. Now I'm much more fish-like. Okay, next I want to give a little bit of a lip to the fish, and it's going to be a curved line starting right at the fold. You'll see it right at the fold here, and it goes like this. The mouth is closed, so we're not making an open mouth one, and I'll explain why in a minute. It'll make sense. Okay, so this is going to be like the lip of the fish. Then I need an eyeball. A circle with a partial circle inside it, and then I gave it a little bright spot. Okay, next we're going to do some different kinds of lines to break up our fish. So the first one I want to do is I'm actually going to turn my paper this way, so my fish is like he's swimming downwards, and I want to do a bumpy line, which is basically M's. So there's my M, and I'm just going to do them right next to each other. It's a bumpy line. Okay, so that's my first one. So when I turn it back, now it looks like that. I want to do a zigzag line. I would like to do a wavy line. I'm gonna do this one that actually looks like waves. On this line here, I'll let you come up with your own line because this wave line could be kind of difficult for some people. So I just need you to come up with an extra line there. Okay, our fish is looking really good. Okay, but we're not done. Okay, this whole time this thing has been folded, right? Well, now I need to open it up. Okay? So that we have this big gap right here. We're gonna make this the kind of fun part. Okay, so we got the top of the fish, we got the bottom of the fish. Now, I'm gonna go from right here, and I need to connect down to, to here. So watch how I do this. I'm gonna connect to the bottom part of the lip. So it's gonna curve, and then connect right down here. Okay, so it looks like his mouth is really big and open. I'm gonna use this line that's right here, this part of the lip, and I'm gonna put it up and I'm gonna make it into sharp teeth. Put some sharp teeth right here. And then I'm gonna put a wiggly tongue. Just because it's kind of funny that way. Put a wiggly tongue. Okay. Next, I need to connect this part of the body to this part of the body. I'm gonna go pretty much straight down to that. I need to do the same thing with the fin, this back fin here. I need to connect them. Okay, so it's one big giant fin. Okay, now here's where it can get kind of tricky for some people. I'm gonna turn it this way, and I need to continue on my bumpy line and make sure it connects to the bottom one. Same thing here with my zigzag. I'm gonna need to fill in the middle with the zigzag and make sure it connects. That. This is your line, so whatever line you decided to do here. Okay. Now I'm getting pretty close to done. One last thing I would like us to do is I would like us to divide up our tail. So I'm going to fold it back up, and we're going to put some lines in here like this. Better view of that. Okay. So I put in, mine has about 4 lines to divide it up when it's folded. Then I'm going to open it up. Like that. Then I'm going to finish putting lines. At this area here, the reason why I did this is because later on when we actually get to the coloring part, we're going to do a nice pattern for the tail. And something that we need to review because it's getting close to the end of the year. Okay, so there's my fish. The other thing I'd like to do is I'm going to have mine. I'm going to put a mini fish right here. So that when it folds up like this, you don't see it. When I open it up, it looks like that. Okay, and this is where we're gonna leave it today. We're just gonna get all the drawing done today, and we will finish with coloring next time we have class next week. All right. I need you to take a photo of this, upload it to Seesaw for me, and I will see you next week.